Ladies and gentlemen, all you buckle up because if there's one thing politics in the Caribbean has taught us, it's that nothing says diplomacy like airing your grievances in front of an entire regional summit. Now, all you picture this. The cameras are rolling, leaders poised, flags are fluttering, and then pops out the most direct person in the room. Not saying hello, not wishing peace, but pulling no punches. Yes, she talking about the thing nobody else dared to whisper, and possibly saying it out loud a little too loudly. You see, while the rest of CARICOM was busy talking about zones of peace, historic ties, and respectful silence, the heroine stepped up and said, "So, how come when Venezuela threatened two member states, Trinidad and Guyana, the Caribbean went mute?" Oh, that kind of interrogation isn't subtle, That's CARICOM cross examination. And when she talks about foreign issues, she doesn't just talk, she goes straight to the biggest elephant in the room. I didn't just stand with the US, I thanked Trump and Rubio directly. So let's unpack that. You've got a regional bloc that preaches unity, consensus, and collective voice, and then one member nation waltzes in and drops, "Thanks, US, we love military help. It cut murders by 42%. Ouch. That's not just coffee spilled, That was the whole pot. Meanwhile, the rest of the room is probably sitting there like, was we asleep during the whole thing? Who actually wrote this speech? Are cameras still rolling? Because this was less of a summit speech and more like a political mixtape dropped live on stage. Imagine someone politely asking you to join a group meditation and you whip out a megaphone and start naming names. That's CARICOM diplomacy, Bollywood edition. And then she drops this subtle truth bomb. Your sovereignty is respected, but don't expect reciprocity. Whoa, that's a mic grip so strong it could crack the earth. And let's not ignore the reality, This isn't just a disagreement over policy. It's a full-on identity crisis for the Caribbean community. Some leaders are calling for de-escalation, others want dialogue. Meanwhile, she's basically saying, if America shows up with help, we'll say thank you. It's like hosting a potluck, but showing up with only hot sauce and then complaining nobody brought the turkey. And here's the twist. While she proudly toots low murder rates and stronger defenses, the rest of the region is nervously twitching seats and Googling, does this count as a CARICOM official statement? Well, it's less a summit speech and more a Caribbean roast with extra spice. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this gathering of heads of government, where others speak in whispers and subtlety, she chose to speak like a woman reading the room, then the entire region, then the global audience, like, who vexed loss, but we gained politics, diplomacy, unity, perhaps. But one thing is clear, at this CARICOM summit, no one left without hearing her name.